Well, all right, everybody, come on in. Water's fine. It's winter time, but the water is fine. Figure that out. You're watching Hypocritic GG, streaming live on Twitch and YouTube. I'm Loose and call me Cheatspeak, and we have more Steam Next Fest goodies for you. Can you believe it, Reversey? It's time, everybody. Welcome on in. Let's bring you over yonder. Hi, nice to see you. We're here, and we have even more fun to be had at Steam Next Fest here this week, because we are now taking a look at Indie.io's offerings as a publisher across this Steam Next Fest as part of their Next Fest party, and we thank them for giving us some of the inside track on a few of these things. So we pulled out a couple of interesting games. We have another 4 that we're going to take a look at, just like we did last time for some of the other publishers. We're going to do this now, so it's all in the description. You can read up on exactly what we're going to be covering game by game. But we have 4 again, and we're going to start with Mini Worlds Dioramas. So I'm going to be a little more fidgety than usual, and it'll all make sense in but a brief moment. Most of these games really require the use of a mouse and keyboard. So normally what we do is we have our Legion Go S off on the side, and I have the controller in hand, and that's usually fine. But in this case, we had to completely kind of reorient the setup, and the desk is out of room. I am out of space. There is nothing more I can do here. This is as crammed as it's ever been, and this is making my eyes twitch a little bit. So, but we're good to go. So we're gonna explore all of these one by one right as soon as we take care of this first D20 from Xerox, and I don't have the, oh God, I don't have the dice out. That's a perilous one. So we're using the normal mouse and keyboard, so I'm gonna be reaching over and fidgeting a little more than I usually would be. Case in point, let's go over to the dice camera. A familiar sight. What are we starting off with? We've got a 10, right? Yeah, we got a 10. Some dabs. I don't have the D6 out either. Look at this. We're testing. Pro needs a storage unit for his desk. We're going to talk about my organization or lack thereof as the stream goes on. I think that's 2 dabs for Xerox. Look at us go. A bam. A bam. You're so welcome. All right, let's talk games. Let's talk more Steam Next Fest again. Tonight we are focusing on Indie.io's offerings as a publisher from Steam Next Fest this year, and the first, or this time around, there's multiple ones a year. This first one is something called Mini Worlds Dioramas, developed by Tribo. I definitely pronounced that wrong, and again, all of these are going to be published by Indie.io. It's a peaceful sandbox for building tiny worlds. Mini Worlds Dioramas is your digital zen garden. No goals, no stress, just pure creativity. Mix and match cozy props from different genres to craft your own calming dioramas. Release date coming soon. No availability on that yet. So how they kind of summarize it right up top. What do you need after a tough day? A cup of tea, a warm blanket, and a session of diorama building. No goals to achieve, no resources to micromanage, just a stress-free, relaxing experience of assembling a set piece as you want it to be. Kick back and relax, enjoying an ambient soundtrack focused on bringing out the creator in you, and let the day's stress simply fade away. This is Mini Worlds Dioramas, a chill, relaxing experience for everyone who wants a little peace in their lives. And don't we need it? So, I'm excited to check it out. We have another kind of motley crew of games here. They will not all be this peaceful. They will certainly not all be this chill, I have a feeling. But we're going to get there as we get there. So let's start with this, and we will go one game at a time. Every creation needs a masterpiece, and this will obviously be Fnargenheart. That makes the most sense to me. Theme selection, we have the Far West, and that's it. And we have, what is this, foundational materials here? Desert, asphalt, meadow. A perfect platform for recreating desert scenes on typical streets of an old western town. How convenient for us! It provides the right space to place multiple objects, allowing for a detailed and enriched diorama design. Well, sure. Do you wish to run the tutorial? We probably should run the tutorial. Zoom in with the mouse. Yeah, see, we're already talking with the mouse wheel. There is no controller support to be had here. We did try. And normally games, you know, especially when you're playing on something like SteamOS, will have their own custom controller mappings to tell the OS and you how to make this stuff work. Not a lot of these games don't, so we had to kind of figure this out. Rotate the base while holding down the left button. Gotcha there. Let's enter edit mode. Select a building from the objects menu and drag it to the base. These are all pretty small. I can already tell you we gotta magnify this stuff, boyo. General store, barbershop. It's a very specific store. Select an object from the diorama and move it by dragging from the green circle. It's not green. Rotate the element with the rotate button. 45-degree angles. Delete the object. We're pros. We're pros already. Look at this. There are special elements such as lights, clouds, or effects that move differently. Close the buildings menu, open the lights menu, select a light, and place it in the diorama. Ooh. Love me a light source. Okay. To move these objects, use the arrows that appear when you select them. Try moving the light. Aha. Oh, yeah, there we go. Cast some overhead lighting, that's fun. Now we are going to see the different ways of viewing our diorama. Switch to normal mode by pressing this button. Each time you press this button, the general lighting of the model will change. There are 8 lighting modes. Press this button several times to see the lighting modes. Ooh. That's fun. Free flight mode. If you press this button, you will enter free flight mode. You will be able to move freely around the diorama. In the lower right corner, you will see which keys you should use. End of tutorial. Very spooky. Okay. So, oh, you just kind of zoom right on in and no clipping through. We thought this through. Okay. So, let's all build something and we will fly around it at the end. Okay. So, it's just a full-on creation paradise here, is it not? All right, so let's have a go at it. Edit mode. Congratulations, you've won. That's right. I love traveling to the relaxation capital of the world, Fnargenhart. Who doesn't? It's Spanglish. It's supposed to sound like a language that it's not. Okay, well, the barbershop's gotta come back in town here, right? Spooky barbershop. And you rotate it this way, so we'll bring it over here. We can just hang off the edge. Maybe that's not the ideal way to do it. So this can be, you know, the bright sun shining overhead or some such. Right? Thought I could rotate it. I can't. Rotate me. Oh, that's an undo. Well, I don't want to undo. Put it back. Okay, what else can we do? Big rocks. Ooh, we love a big rock. Oh, and it creates itself into the world. Oh, do you rotate outside of the diorama? I see. So this is the angle we're coming at it from. Okay. I can already see it becoming very easy to get lost in something like this and just going full. It evokes something like The Sims or creative mode in any game where you're building things, right? And very easy to get lost in the nuance of just creating something like this. I can vibe with it. A well, maybe there's a well in back of the barbershop. I can dig it. Vinny with the second $5 donation for the night, by the way. I saw that at the beginning, which we did not call out. Yes, my pal has returned in all caps, and with so much more indie greatness, we certainly are bringing the indie strength this week, are we not? Xerox with the color change as well, exclamation point and then a color, or if you know the secret keywords, then you know them. Sometimes the most unorthodox construction techniques are the most remarkable, says Vinny. Not safe or stable, but sure remarkable. That's right. Big rock F, yeah! Do we want more big rock? Do we love big rock? Oh, it's a real big rock. You know what, maybe we box it in. It's a barbershop in a damn canyon. How about that? You wanted big rock F, yeah? Well, you got it. Big, you thought you'd seen big rock. You ain't seen nothing yet. Do you like Little Rock? There's a Little Rock. Just like that. Can I place them in back of it? Not expressly. Because you would want to kind of fill out the background of it, but you can't place it off map, unfortunately. Or can I? Not really. So that's gonna Oh, it's built into the cliffside. Actually, that's kind of fun. I like that idea of just this literal hole-in-the-wall barbershop. It just goes into God knows what kind of cave. That's funny. There's some kind of archway we can build, though, right? Big arch, yes. I wish you could rotate it just by like clicking the scroll wheel or something like that. You can't resize the object, right? It can't get bigger, it can't get smaller. Is it floating? I'm not understanding here. It reminds me a lot of decorating in Roller Coaster Tycoon. I was thinking about Roller Coaster Tycoon today. Get out of my head. I was watching a Matt KC video that was talking about it. And of course, that brings you right back. But you're right. Love me rocks. Little Rock got the spirit. That's right. The Rock is defying space and time to float off the plane. That's right. That's exactly right. And I think I saw the resub for Full Metal as well. Was that 60 months? Has it been that long? I think it has been something like not exactly our 5-year anniversary, but it's our 5-year PAX anniversary, which we're going to talk about, as we get closer to PAX East this year, because that is going to be the 5th one that we've covered for the channel somehow. 60 months, baby! You don't find better community support than that. Claps in the chat for Full Metal. Damn. Shop is like the angle's a little weird. I wish I could. You can do that in like free roam explorer mode, which I'm trying to find. Tilt shift settings, flight mode. Yeah, you can come into it in flight mode. Oh, it's on top of the store. It doesn't phase through the store in this case. See that? Yeah, interesting. Okay, well, we're not gonna elbow cough. Mm-hmm. All right, so we're not gonna muck around with that too much. Let's focus on building something reasonable here. All right, so animals, props, vehicles, people, environment. Do we have any sort of pathways? Yeah, we kind of do. So that didn't show very well. That store has some absurdly sturdy construction. Hell yeah, it does. So we can just have wooden paths all about. And hopefully they just connect up properly. You can see it's kind of clipping through. A little fidgety. We can also rotate and connect like so. I'm into that. That's we did say that's some very sturdy construction. See, I wish you could kind of cut the object off because now it's just sort of dangling off the side. I can see where it maybe needs to be a little more robust, but I can reasonably tell you we might have a promising start here for this. It's fun. How about our light here? Where can we put this that's maybe a little less insane? A very aggressive sunset. Barbershop from hell. I don't know. It's kind of fun. And it's kind of restrictive on which directions you can go as well, once that's placed. I would like that to just be kind of free form, where I can just kind of drag it where I want. I don't have to... Circling around the diorama is also very clumsy. Okay, what do we want now? How about some rocks? Why did that drop? Why? It really wants to put itself above the thing. Okay. Edward Scissorhands, part 2. Maybe a little campfire in front. Oh, it lights itself up and everything. Wow. Some signage for folks. Going the right way or not. 2 signs, let's confuse the shit out of them. That's very helpful. Okay, what else we got? More rocks. Which again, drop in for some reason, and that just clipped through eternity, I guess. Why are the... Okay. The moving diorama and the bar at once, that's not good. We definitely need some refinement here. I mean, this very much seems like a fundamental, almost proof of concept version of this. Can't necessarily fault it for that. There's a rock, why is it floating in space? Get out of here. Vehicles? I was hoping there'd be just like a train. Hell yeah, train. Dench attack? What if train stuck in... What if train stuck in rock? You don't have tracks for it, though. I'll get rid of it. I mean, maybe there's wagons afoot, you know? There's definitely just a wagon hanging out in front of the building. That's proper decor. That's how you know it's a proper barbershop. There's a wagon out front. Let's see. Props? What do we consider props? Barrels? Bend me over one? The barber chair, he actually works outside. Somewhere to sit while you're working the well, maybe? It's kind of cute. Pretty robust set of assets here. I like this. Trains, F yeah! Nice lantern. Yeah. That's the way. Let's see. Yeah, I can maybe see how this would be a little bit challenging on controller. Makes sense to me now. Effects. A rainy day at the barbershop. Snowy day at the barbershop. Magic? It's a mythical barbershop. You really got to be able to change the angle on this. I don't know why we can't just click the mouse wheel in and get a little bit of depth here. Oh, tell me they're all just T-posing. They're not. They do make noises though, so that's fun. You're just out here, standing in the barbershop. You love to see it. All right, what else? Some vegetation. We got some cacti. Maybe some dead trees along the road here. There ain't no water here. It rises from the ground. Again, I wish you could rotate it while you're placing it. That would be a little more efficient. Some foliage. And again, it trips and rotates this thing anytime you're outside of the canvas, and that's pretty frustrating. A lot of grass. It's that level of detail we're looking for, you know. I saw it again. It made me laugh again. Trains, F yeah. Why not? Okay, let's see. Maybe some cacti hanging out in the background too. Looks reasonable. Maybe a few of them kind of clustered together, right? Frontier style landscaping. It's a little sparse out front here, ain't it? What can we do about that? What's this? Don't know what that tool does. Vehicles, people, animals. I got the horses in the back. I need some kind of station to put them at, right? Do we have a horse? What's a stock? A horse stock. Do you have a stock to mount them to? Does that count? Perfect spot for, you guessed it, train, actually. You know what? Yeah, maybe you're right. We're not exactly going for ultra realism here. Train! Right out front, blocking the barbershop, which means we probably got to move the campfire. I don't know why that's there, but now it is. It needs the campfire. I don't know. Well, now the horses can't go there. The horses can't be in the back. The horse stock is attached. So we got that. Now we can place our lovely horses. It wants you to rotate it in like a natural circle, like you're turning a knob, but it definitely does not work that way at all. Nice. Horses, we got maybe a couple more minutes of time here. We got maybe, oh, there's got to be a rooster hanging out. Any other interesting props we can pull in? Is that just a coffin? It is. In the roof of the barbershop. That's great. Here lies the entire shop. Maybe a chest of some sort? No. I would... a clock? An atomic clock? You tell me. Some rope laying around? Yeah. A lot of rope laying around. Chimkin? Yeah, Chimkin looking good. It's not too bad. Okay, let's roll your D20 and then maybe we'll call it a diorama here temporarily. Another one from Xerox coming in. You all can do it too. Exclamation point D20 to your heart's content. It's another 10. Good for you. More dabs. That's 4. And you get them. 1 dab, 2 dab, 3 dab, 4 dab. What are we saying here? Looks like, Xerox says on Twitch, looks like the rotation is around a fixed point based on torque. So closer in spins faster. Yeah, maybe? I mean, closer in it doesn't spin at all. You have to be in the gray space outside of it. And it really is just kind of based on those corners. left, yeah. It's pretty clumsy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Another D20 from Vinny. Oh, lame. Never mind. Yeah, it's tough. Give it a good shake up. That's a 13. Many dabs. We're just dabbing on home, aren't we? All right, 1d12 worth of dabs. Here's your d12. That's 5 dabs, just for you. How about that, Vinny? And 1 dab, 2 dab. Nice to see y'all in on the stream tonight. Welcome to Dab Simulator. My name's Lou, and has a roll gotten anything other than dabs tonight? Not yet. Not currently, but we can break that trend, maybe, if you're powerful enough. Maybe we can do it. All right, so I think let's call that a diorama, and let's take a look at it. Before we move on here, and here we are. There's our beautiful creation. Train out front as one does. And you look through the train, maybe you're on board the train. Oh, look, we're in the barber shop. Got some nice cell-shaded grass. Horse stock is attached. The chicken walks about back and forth. That's kind of fun. It's like your own mini level here, isn't it? The lit up barrel for some reason. There is an interior to the barber shop, so maybe we can put things in there at some point. He's just hanging out on the floating cacti will do that for you. Fire out, out on the side. Wonderful. That floating cacti is crazy. I wish you could put stuff outside of the diorama, but I guess that kind of breaks the purpose of the digital immersion, doesn't it? I mean, honestly, that's not too bad. And all things considered, for just sort of trying to come to terms with how the game works and all of its quirks, this is pretty good. So there's your diorama, folks. And that's Mini Worlds Dioramas for you. I believe I got that right. Yep, Mini Worlds Dioramas from Pido Tribo. Again, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, and published, like everything we're going to show you here tonight, by indie.io. Release date just coming soon. No further information on that right now, but I have to imagine it's coming. All right, so that's pretty fun. I think there's a lot of potential in this one, and there's a lot of promise, but it definitely feels a little proof of concept-y at the moment. It needs a lot of refinement, especially in navigating and moving the camera, placing objects, the flexibility to just sort of rotate and move things around on the fly. There's a reasonable foundation here, and I would love to see, them extrapolate on this with smoother controls, more refined and polished UI, better object placement naturally, all this kind of stuff. Seems like it's off to a pretty good start though, and this is something I could, see myself having some fun with. This would be a lot of fun to just sit down and craft, especially if maybe you're not super into doing it physically or in person, you don't have room for a diorama, you don't want to sink that kind of money into it. This is a pretty good alternative, I would say. All right, well, I think that's all pretty reasonable for a start here. Let's keep it going here. We're gonna switch our game quickly, and we're going to move on to the next one. Hopefully, Once Upon a Kingdom is what we'll be bringing you next. That is a build up your kingdom card builder, so let's give that a go. We'll be right back in just a moment. You are watching Hypocritic GG, streaming live on Twitch and YouTube. I'm Lou, some call me Cheatspeak, and we'll have more for you in just a minute or two. Don't go anywhere. Oh, hey, we're back. That was fast. You're still watching Hypocritic GG, streaming live on Twitch and YouTube. I'm Lewis, some call me Cheatspeak. This is game number 2 on the docket here tonight for our Next Fest party from indie.io and checking out some of their fun indie games that are on tap for Steam Next Fest, and figured it out. All right, this is Once Upon a Kingdom. Let's give you the spiel. Nice try, Vinny, quick. Everyone say nice things about Lou while he's away. And no one said anything. That tracks. All right. Once Upon a Kingdom from Cliffbite Game is the developer, obviously published by indie.io. Rebuild civilizations across storybook worlds shaped by ancient legends and myths. Once Upon a Kingdom is a card-based city builder where strategy and tower defense collide. Build your city, defend your realm, and turn the page on a new kingdom. Anything else? Step into a storybook world where you're the king. In Once Upon a Kingdom, you'll lead unique civilizations through the ruins of forgotten worlds in a strategic blend of city building, card-based gameplay, and light tower defense. Every decision is drawn from your deck, from vital structures and clever combos to last-minute defenses against relentless threats. Each game is a story of your own making, each card a choice that reshapes your reign. Build wisely, defend boldly, and unearth the forgotten forces that shaped your kingdom's fate. Wowee. Okay, let's roll on this one. Is that a nice thing you're saying? Vinny on YouTube. I think Lou's take on Mario Kart Double Dash is fully grounded and fair. You probably don't want me to get into the Double Dash take. Okay. All right, let's roll here. So into, there's sandbox mode, there's story mode, the false sun. There were a bunch of these. Looks pretty cutesy. Let's hop right in.
Pada suatu waktu, di ujung alam semesta yang paling jauh, alien membangun sebuah bahtera yang aneh. Bahtera itu bisa mendesis, menghembuskan uap, dan terbang kemana saja di jagat raya. Tak peduli sejauh dan selama apapun perjalanannya. Suatu hari, bahtera itu mengalami kerusakan dan terpaksa mendarat di planet terdekat, Bumi. Khawatir dengan bagaimana manusia bumi akan memperlakukan bahtera tersebut, sang alien menciptakan perwujudan manusia bumi, sebuah avatar yang patuh dan setia untuk melindungi bahtera dan meyakinkan manusia akan keberadaan bara dewa.
I knew it. Aliens, yeah.
Setor.
That, yep, sure. They really throw you into this. So now we're building the city with, you know, some alien civilization crash landing on Earth after being damaged. I think I followed. And we are right into this. Okay, so it's another kind of cell shady, bouncy looking art style. Tooltip, place in the center. So just like anywhere in the center? Okay. Can I move around? I can. Now what do you want me to do? Collect wood using Pharaoh. Collect stone using Pharaoh. Are you Pharaoh? Take resource. Kind of just figuring this out as we go. Are you doing it? Oh, that's a very sensitive turn. Okay. So it really just throws you in here. Did I miss some sort of tutorial? Okay. Take resource. Can I take stone? Did I take enough wood? Yeah, like I said, you're really getting thrown right in. All right, so that takes a little time, obviously. So that gave me 3 stone. But it's not telling me that the objective's checked off, right? Collect wood using Pharaoh 2 times using Pharaoh, or I just need 2 pieces of wood and 2 pieces of stone. I'm my own tutorial. Come on. We're gonna figure this out ourselves. Is that what you wanted me to do? It is, okay. So you just have to do the thing twice. Reading comprehension. It's very important. We should all have it. Bask in it. The glory, the glows. No sound effects for any of these actions, I'm noticing. Pretty much right off the bat here. Auto-claimed rewards. Great. Where are they? What else do you want me to do? Lou about to write a Prima guide for this game overnight. Don't tempt me. We will make it happen. Day not started yet. Start the day? Let's try collecting more resources. If you say so. Is it just telling you which resource to take? 'Cause it's not coming up as an objective here. I'm glad I put it, you know, surrounded by all these trees where it's nice and hard to see. Do I have an objective? Not at the moment. So I guess we're just sort of building our own objectives. Day not started yet, so we just sort of hang out overnight? Is that okay? We're getting there. We're kind of figuring this out as we go. Aqualoom, Vess, Beanery, Vase? Vessel of my discontent, more like. I don't know what any of these do. Well, I didn't pick that one, but sure. Unlocked cards. Collect cards. Chubby leader, that's rude. Resources collected by your character are worth more coin, but he moves slower. Three bricks, 2 wood, 10 coin. Placed near the sea or water. No. Build 1 aqualoom near water. Where would you like me to manifest water and place it? Build 1 Vess anywhere. Build 1 beanery next to the Vess. I'm just gonna build this because am I surrounded by water? Is this just some random island in the middle of nowhere? I guess. It makes its own water. Great. Yeah. When I build my mills and when I build, you know, my infrastructure, it comes with water in the Sears package. Remember when Sears used to ship houses? Look it up, it's true. That's certainly something. All right. Place it with some free areas, Ralph. Will accommodate the house and beanery around. We really need some spell check and proofreading on this, I think. Will give place around for the bean. Place it near the Vess. I don't mean to come down hard on it, but... And now there's all this extra space around it. Quest done. Global event. Use card, I guess. Take resource, speed up. Does he just kind of give up at the end of the day? I think so. Nestle would like a word. We unlocked house and lumber camp. Okay. Just build them. Build 1 house next to Vess. Happily. Hey, person, people. Yeah, that's a cozy home for 2. Good for you all. Lumber camp. Place it near the trees. We'll take trees around it. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm just here to take resource. And now people are just like milling about. Makes sense, brother. Yeah, people are just kind of doing their thing. That's kind of fun. Day 5. Civilization grows faster on here. They say Rome wasn't built in a day, but they just must have been damn lazy. This is peanuts. My pals building a little empire. We sure are. That's the whole point of the exercise here, is it not? All right, let's see. We've got brickworks. We've got beans. Many beans. Okay. Place it near the stone. We'll take stones around it. And it will, just like within its radius. And when you say take stone, need to be placed near the beanery. At least it tells you where it can go. Okay. I kind of wish there were sound effects. It's very quiet. It's even like little noises when you're tilling or when you're digging something up, you know, whatever. Start chopping these trees down. So you complete your objective and then you just sort of sit for the rest of the day, you know? I like that the pharaoh, the leader, is getting down and dirty, chopping trees down too. Everyone contributes in this society. We got a D20 from Vinny. Let's do that right now. Shaky, shaky. Get the fireworks going, blast them off, everybody. That's a 20, which means Vinny has successfully won a gift card, a $5 gift card to the establishment of their choice that I can buy online. So congratulations, Vinny. I still owe you your Spubby gift card, your Subway. So you can double that. You can make it a $10. You can actually buy something for lunch. In this economy. All right, are we just doing more of the same here? So you know how to get a hold of us. You tell us what you want, and you can't say no. The days go quick when you're working this hard out in the fields, I guess. The invasion starts in 3 days. What? What are we doing here? I don't like that, you know, Pharaoh Beak Birdman is just telling me that, okay, I think the invasion started now. Tower. Brick can be collected for free, but it took longer time to mine. Defeat one enemy using Pharaoh. I'm so good at this. Look at that. I only win dabs or gift cards. What is my life? You know it. Did I miss a page? No. We're just fighting for our lives out here now. Apparently, he just came in and something happened. 3x3 attack area for the enemies. Well, where do we think a tower will make sense? Nearby. Brick can be collected for free, but it took longer time to mine. As it does. We just got that one off. We can't check though. Day not started yet. There's still enough time. Prepare your defenses. You're really wigging me out here, Birdman. I don't know what the deal is. What defenses am I supposed to be preparing? Place in the center. Do I have a build menu? Feedback form. Oh, that's front and center. Well, I got some thoughts. There's stone brick mining. Can I even get brick? I know I get stone, but I don't know that it's explained brick to me yet. Unless brickwork's over here. Is that what the brickwork is? Well, I burned that for no reason. Oh, it's getting dark. They're getting closer. Prepare your defense. You are freaking me out. Okay, so now we have a whole deck to deal with here. Tower level 1, buy. What is this? It doesn't matter. I got resources, brickworks, I got house. I guess I'll buy a house. Does it show my money currently? My coin? 194 up top. Was there more? Coin does not equal money. I'm just sort of buying stuff all willy-nilly here. Try unlock land. What do you mean? Try unlock land how? You gotta explain these things. I'm just, you know what? Yeah, I guess I'm just maxing out on that. Your coin ain't good enough here, pharaoh of the entire land. I'm flummoxed by try unlock land. Did I miss something? Turning mud pies into architect. We gotta talk about the. We gotta talk about the UX here. This is a challenge. Barely enough space for the in-laws, so we can't explain our basic game mechanics, but we're making jokes about the in-laws. I'm here for it. You know what? Sure. Pharaoh's running around like he's got something to do. It's probably the impending doom that we've had coming for days and that we're not being properly tutorialized for. I don't know what's happening. For whom the bell tolls. Tell me, bro, I love mud pies. Don't hate. No, I'm not hating. I'm not hating one bit. Try unlock land. See, here's the problem though. Am I daft? I mean, clue me in if I'm doing something wrong here. Try unlock land. The land of unlocks? Did I? Oh, hello. You can get real close. Try unlock land. How does one do? Pick 2 cards. Just to do. There's more homes, I guess. We're just going to heavily populate the area. So I can just draw out of the deck now? Okay. So now I can just kind of place this stuff about. So is that what they mean? Prepare your defenses? Not enough stone. Ooh, we've maxed out our stonage here. But people can work it, so we bring people out of their homes and they will work the land until we get the materials that we need. That's handy. Okay. So time is now immaterial, apparently. We've hit the end of the day readily, and this is everything that I've seen so far. It's every piece of hint or advice that it's given me. Try unlock land. I don't know what that means, and I can't progress, it seems, until I figure out what that means. Does anyone have insight into this? Because it's not making a whole lot of sense here. Oh, literally click outside of it Roller Coaster Tycoon style and unlock land. And that automatically ends the day. Any sort of like, hey, here's how you do that would be super, super helpful there, rather than the sort of guesswork that involves. Well, we've haphazardly thrown our defenses around, so I don't know how this is going to go, but...
Kadang dia bertanya, kenapa aku harus jadi pemimpin bagi orang-orang ini? Beberapa manusia juga tak percaya padanya. Mereka merasa Setor tak pantas dipuji, apalagi disembah. Orang-orang yang tidak percaya itu akhirnya berkumpul dan melawan Bahtera. Mereka lemah, tapi Setor tahu.
Damn.
Banyak orang bisa menjadi kuat bila bersatu. Meski begitu.
Oh geez, oh geez. Zektor knows how to deal with it. we can meme on that one a little bit, right? Zektor knows how to deal with this. Anyone who looks into their eyes will get burning. Oh, all right. I also have to plug in my laptop here, so hopefully the camera doesn't go away when I do this. Hello. Laptop's running out of juice, so give me a moment to just adjust some things here. As I run a million cables, a million different ways, because the setup required of me here to get all this going was ridiculous. That's not... Where is this port? Okay. Plugged in. What is happening? Okay, we are just straight into the fight, huh? Oh, they're taken down. Okay, so every tower. But I can place more towers. Right? No, not during the fight. Here we go. Do I have enough stone for this? Not enough stone. Can I work for stone? Yes, while we're under attack, the mining can still occur. Hey, chop your stone a little faster, boyo. Juice break, Hydro homies represent. Boy, do they. And if only Zector was here. Lose! Thank you for playing Once Upon a Kingdom demo. Wishlist now on Steam. Well, that is abrupt. All right, I mean... certainly chaotic. I mean, constructively, we gotta just say that it needs a little polish, and it needs a little work. Again, you can see some reasonable foundations there and understand where they're trying to go with the idea. It is very clear that, you know, I don't know anything about the development studio. Let's look it up here quickly just to kind of see. So this is Cliff Bite Game. Where are they based? I'm just curious. Two to 10 employees. So it is quite, you know, little indie outlet here. About. Really doesn't say. But it feels as though, you know, either English is not the first language or there's some rough translation at work. And so, you know, there's your obvious places to clean up, right? It needs a genuinely structured tutorial that, you know, actually gives you some understanding of how the mechanics fit together. Some sound effects would be nice. Some sort of, you know, we kind of get used to thorough and dense tutorials in, you know, the age of games really kind of more holding your hand and being accessible to as broad and casual an audience as possible. But this needs a little more explanation. It doesn't hurt to just sort of point a little arrow off screen and say, you know, unlock land by clicking outside of the playable area or something like that. So there is some promise in that idea of the tower defense and the card building mechanics kind of melding together to create something a little unique in that space. And maybe there are some decent foundations here, but this seems like it needs a few more passes before it's really going to be enjoyably playable. Let's say that. It's obviously playable. We made it through to day 10 and got squished during the tower defense portion, which I feel like I would better understand if I gave it a second go, but needs a little more juice there. Okay, so that is... Once again, Once Upon a Kingdom, so that is the card building tower defense kind of mashup from Cliff Bite Game, and published as all of these are by indie.io. We're going to move on to our next game here, Subway Invasion, and we're going to spin it up and get it up on camera for you. So if you'll give me just a minute, we'll be right back. We'll throw you to the standby screen again. You're watching Hypocritic GG, streaming live on Twitch and YouTube, and we have more from the Steam Next Fest showcase and specifically indie.io's Next Fest party. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with you. I told you, we're back quick with you. It's still Hypocritic GG. I'm still Lou, they still call me Cheatspeak, and we have more gameplay for you. Subway Invasion is the next game from Indie.io's Next Fest party that we're taking a look at here tonight. Kind of a bit of a left turn, I'm imagining, from, you know, cute little tower defense card builder and the most docile diorama builder game you're ever gonna see. This is Subway Invasion. So developed by QH Studios, which the splash screen tells you, we didn't see it, but the splash screen tells you it is developed by a single developer in the UK over the course of a year, is where this demo currently is. So that's QH Studios, and published by Indie.io. Defend a New York City subway train from relentless alien waves as a lone security guard. Scavenge scarce ammo, upgrade your pistol with attachments and sub-weapons, fortify choke points, and survive increasingly deadly assaults in this tactical wave-based shooter. Fight for survival in New York City's deadliest subway war zone. So the L? That's a subway joke because the L line is rough. Relentless aliens, limited ammo, one lone defender, upgrade, strategize, and survive wave after wave of invasion. Sounds reasonable. Okay, so you know me, I love a good shooty. We're gonna give it a go. See what Subway Invasion has in store for us. So we have just a straight up list of control schemes here. Look, jump, shoot, scope, throw grenade is G. Swap, reload is R, interact is, okay. Detonate any remote grenades, sure. How to play. Nice, just lay it out right up front. Survive each wave by eliminating all aliens before the timer reaches 0. Protect the train. If aliens break inside, the wave is lost. Earn points by defeating aliens and spend them on upgrades between waves. Upgrade your weapon to boost damage, unlock new abilities, deploy traps, or equip sub-weapons. Use keys to lock doors and redirect alien paths, giving you more free time to defend the train. Stay alert. Random events can occur at any time. Fires, stronger aliens, and more. This is a demo version of the game. Content, features, and polish may change in the final release. So I hope the polish doesn't go backwards. Select a level. Well, it's not just New York then, huh? Maybe in the demo it is. It was supposed to be just another night on duty. Routine, quiet, and predictable. But when the alarms blared and the tunnels began to shake, you realized this was no ordinary shift. An alien invasion has erupted deep beneath the city, and the subway is the first battleground. Oh dear. What are the comments here too? There's a fun idea here. Fine demo. Talking about the other one, yeah. Subway mentioned Palace sandwich maxing. You're going to be sandwich maxing with all those gift cards, Vinny, in a minute here. Warnings. Loose roof tiles can fall on aliens, lockable doors, random station fires, occasional blackouts. Understood. Oh, whoa, okay. Here we go. Little sensitive. This is indeed a subway train. Oh. It's nice of these aliens to be very humanoid. Oh, there's so many of them. Thank God I have, you know, infinite ammo in this beautiful pistol of mine. Reloading doesn't seem to be a big concern. You have failed. Okay. Let's maybe try that again. That felt very overwhelming very quickly. I'm assuming we have to be a little more liberal with the grenades than we were. Having the grenades on G is a little challenging. Are they also just shooting? These... Okay, so there's a lot. Are you just lobbing grenades too? These are some remarkably well-equipped aliens with human gear to take this stuff down with. Are we getting good collision detection on this? So it doesn't actually reload? Says there's one alien remaining. There he is. Wave 1 survived. Okay. The next wave is 2. That's important to know. Upgrades. The scope will let you zoom in on aliens, making them easier to see. Is that all I get? No, there's more. The flashlight attaches to your gun and will light up the subway. Don't need that. +1 grenade, +1 round, max health increase. I don't have enough points for that. There should probably be a better UI for going through all of these. Okay. Was that it? Did I go back on accident? What happened here? All right, so I guess we're gonna... Oh, okay, so you can lower the grates. You do have a radar. So yeah, they just are straight up dropping grenades. Whatever they want to do. I mean, the priority should be the train, right? Making sure that it's okay. Is there any... There's no reload animation, and that's kind of wigging me out. Can't really tell if it's hitting the train or not either. He's just balleting around, doing his thing. All right, wave 1 survived. Save in main menu next. So I did just hit the wrong button. Here they come. I love that they're just humanoid aliens. You have failed again. Okay, let's talk about this. That's... Oh, and we're right back on wave 2? Okay, well, at least we don't get punished very much. So this is supposed to be the 1 train? Can't see into the car, anyway. So they can just deflect your grenades at any time, just by like waving their hand over them, seemingly. This is an impressively deep magazine for a pistol. Wow. Can I get any upgrades now? The scope. Unlock doors to block aliens from getting too close to the train. Increase, but that would be nice. Why is that not here now? Are you sure? I'd love it now. I'll take that. Okay. Next wave 3. Oh, they coming. So you just dump your grenades early and often. That's health. Hey, if you're content to stand back there, I'm good with that. blow yourselves up too. Whatever you want. I think we're getting the hang of this. Can I have more health? I can. That's what's keeping me going here. That's... Lights shut off. Oh, well. Bet you wish you bought that flashlight. No grenades now. And it just, everything just explodes indiscriminately. War of the Worlds, eat your heart out. Look at this. I'm just not making contact with it. Now we are. Hey, buddy. You, you doing okay? Oh, yeah, he remembered. He was like, oh, bad. Okay, more upgrades. Well, maybe that flashlight will come in handy. And it did indeed come in handy. With no grenades, it is... Oh, boy. This looks like a tall order. Okay. Well, yeah, that didn't go so well. Lives left 1, so, I mean, it does kick us just back onto the same wave we were on. Like, literally right into it. getting hit as we respawn in, but without any grenades. Can I refill grenades? Or is it just ammo boxes? Seems like it's just ammo. Don't shoot me with your ballistic weapons, aliens. Okay, so we can see the train's health in the bottom right. I was neglecting that before. It is nice of the aliens to get stuck out in the hallways so I can regroup in the middle of it. How kind of them. Oh, or you can just hang out right in here with me, buddy boy. Okay. Any more upgrades we can get now? It's a little chaotic. That's for certain. Okay, let's see. The scope, maybe from farther away that might help. 190 points. Let's see if there's anything else that's valuable here. Keys, maybe. +1 life. Increased bullet damage. No. Already equip it. My pal is storming Area 51 with this one. That's Vinny. Yeah, I mean... Or is Area 51 storming me? I think that's... It's the more appropriate assessment there, I think. All right, so we have more health. That seems to be sort of helping to carry us through a lot of this. The ammo's pretty plentiful. We've been out of grenades for a while. The scope would be nice. Asking the real questions. You are right. How convenient of them to also have ranged weaponry that they can hit me with as I, stand from a distance and attack them. As long as I'm not hurting the train by obviously shooting it. You don't really know where they're at in terms of dying or not. Gives you 200 health. It's good to know. They just kind of come sprinting at you. Fully formed and everything. Again, they kind of dawdle out in the hallways, and that works for me. Wave 6 survived. How many waves could there be? 105 points. Let's grab that scope. What? Okay. That just launches you right into Scope Town. Okay. Sprinting. Oh, the sensitivity is wild. Scope's maybe not actually all that helpful. Oh, frame rate. If I shoot his arm enough, he'll just keel over. Oh man, scoping is rough. It doesn't seem like the waves scale all that consistently. At least in terms of like the types of enemies that you're facing or the volume of them. All seems pretty... Whatever's happening here. Wave 7. Probably not enough for any upgrades. Just keep it going. Lights shut off. Hey, the power bill's expensive. Okay. We're finally going after the train a little bit here. My question is how many waves you have to do. They certainly do swarm you. Out of ammo, too. Not for long. God, that scoping is brutal. Fire breakout. Seems like these ammo boxes just kind of refill and you get health with it. Again, it is so nice of them to just sort of like take their time out in the hallways and see the sights and just hang out. Let me catch my breath. So you can just use those. Do they respawn? Or if you use them too many times, they disappear? Our friend is really lost in the sauce back here. Where are you, buddy? How you doing? Okay. You okay out there? I need you. Keep going. You can't just run. I need you. You can't just run away from me. Okay. I don't know how long this is. Do we just keep going until fatigue? Till the wheels fall off? Are there any upgrades I can get? Obviously health. Electric rails, remote grenade, bouncing bullet, piercing bullet, none of the bullets. So it's really just health at this point? I've got enough ammo at this point. So you do... the health does respawn. Okay, so this is basically just... don't get caught super flat-footed and don't let the train die. And that's it. No real upgrades for the gun. This is about what you're gonna get, I think. Yeah, and again, there doesn't seem to be much kind of variety in the waves. It just sort of... they are what they are here. Let's grab some ammo while all our friends are confused. I'm not feeling much bullet magnetism or aim accommodation here, so you really just got to land those shots. A little tough to see sometimes. I mean, yeah, you can spend time just walking around the place and refilling your ammo over and over and over again. They really like just hanging out in these rooms and making me come to them, huh? Hello? Sir? Sirs? And or madams? Can't just come at me like that. I mean, yeah, we're chock full of ammo again. Hey. Hey, what are you doing back here? Sus. Alright, wave 9 survived. I'm noticing a pattern here. Okay, so I don't think we have enough for anything else. So this really just keeps going. Let's try wave 10. And if there's no kind of significant change at this point, I think it's probably safe to assume we've seen all that there is to see in this one. God, that zoom in is brutal. Oh, like it reloads right away. While you're firing too. Okay. The no reload animation's a good thing. So that changes a lot here. Well, okay. Where did you come from? They're really not going after the train at this point. So there's not much, you know, concern of bottoming out there. Okay, and there you go. It's only 10 waves, so we timed that pretty well. This is the end of the Subway Invasion demo. The full game adds new maps, new alien types, advanced upgrades, hard mode, dynamic events, score tracking, and endless waves. All things that this probably needs. So that gives us at least a reasonable idea of what to expect here. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty bare bones, and the foundation is there. So I would be curious to see how they sort of iterate on it, and it's just the one person, whoever QH Studios is. Again, it did say on the splash screen very explicitly, like, made by one person in the UK over the course of the year, and we are not one to poo-poo the effort, so we absolutely applaud that. And, you know, we've talked to a lot of solo developers on the channel here over the years, and it is no easy feat. Game development is hard enough as it is. Game development by yourself, forget it. That said, you know, right off the bat here, you definitely need some sort of more tangible progression through waves. More enemy types, harder enemy types, different behaviors, more damage dealt, you know, more invasive hazards. It's got to have some sort of scaling so that you have some sort of difficulty ramp, because once you figure out that first wave or two, the ammo just respawns endlessly, the health respawns endlessly. Maybe for demo purposes that makes sense, but gotta have some sort of more reasonable progression through the waves to really give this some form of challenge. And then, you know, a lot of refinement along the way like you would expect. So if that sort of thing interests you, that is a pretty good look at that one. Again, that is Subway Invasion from QH Studios, and published, as all of these are, by indie.io. Release date simply coming soon, and again, all of these will wishlist on Steam. If you are so inclined and watching this as a VOD, we will have the Steam pages for all of these titles available in the video description. We're gonna flip back to the standby screen one more time to load up, there you go, to load up our last game of the night, which is one that indie.io, at least on our side of things, was emphasizing pretty heavily. So we're going to be interested to take a look at that one. Give me a minute to get it set up, and we'll be right back with you. You are watching Hypocritic GG, streaming live on Twitch and YouTube, and we have one more game to show you from our indie.io Next Fest Party Showcase and all of what they have at Steam Next Fest here. So we will show that for you briefly. We'll be right back. Alrighty, not too bad. Welcome back, everybody. You are watching Hypocritic GG, streaming live on Twitch and YouTube. I'm Lucem, call me Cheatspeak. The final game in our Next Fest Party Showcase from indie.io is upon us. Let's have a look at SoulQuest. Ooh, what have we here? Let's read. SoulQuest From Soulblade Studio, excuse me. Carve your path through hordes of enemies to find the gods, to seize the power of Morrigan, goddess of death, and retrieve the soul of your beloved. SoulQuest combines amazing gameplay with the unique Celtic mythology into one action-packed mixture. Advertised as a hack and slash and spectacle fighter. Again, no release date available, just to be announced. When her husband was taken by the gods, Alice refused to accept their verdict. With sword in hand, she embarked on a quest to take his soul back, throwing down the gauntlet to the goddess of death, Morrigan. Neither the legions of godly servants nor the gods themselves will stop her wrath. Welcome to SoulQuest, a hack and slash tale of one woman's undying love and boundless grief. Carve through endless hordes of enemies and rip out their very souls. Battle the fates using a deep freeform combat system. Fight the Celtic gods. Will you win and complete Alice's quest? Well, I guess we're going to find out. Okay, so difficulties right off the bat here. Easy, medium, hard. We'll go a moderate challenge for people familiar with hack and slash games. And I think it did recommend using a controller, so that's part of what took me so long here.
Your task is to defeat the Fomori. It should be at the end of this cave.
Let's crank it up a little bit.
This is necessary?
Well, that depends. Are you still thinking of declaring war with the gods? If you are not capable of defeating a simple Fomori, it means that you are not strong enough to fight the gods.
Makes sense?
If you are not sure about this, you can come back at any time.
No. I will do it. I have to.
Very well. Take care.
Okay, well, liking the art style already. Nice, detailed, fluidly animated pixel art so far. Nice, satisfying combat. Don't beat up the birds too much. You can grab onto ledges. I like the little light beams.
These creatures again? Focus. This is no time for doubts. Let's see if all this training paid off.
SoulQuest combat is focused on crowd control and enemy juggling, using a wide variety of moves to strike your enemies without being hit to increase your rank. You can see all your available moves by pressing tab. The higher your rank is, the better your end level score will be, and the more souls you will collect from every enemy kill.
Dominating. Carnage.
Ooh. That's a jam. It kind of cuts itself off.
Look out!
All
What's
caps.
that?
Looks like a magical berry. Seems like you need to fight your way out of the berry.
Ugh, this keeps getting harder and harder.
Kind of feels like the point.
Carnage.
There you go.
Bullseye.
Nice. It's pretty satisfying. Yeah. Swings and hits feel
job,
good.
Alice. You're definitely getting stronger.
Thanks. So, that means that now are you going to help me?
Now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. First beat the Fomori, and then I will help you.
Fine. I want to do it anyway. I need to know if I'm really going to be capable of doing this.
Only one way to find out.
Dominating.
The creatures must die as well.
Carnage.
For it is written. So it's just kind of the lighter and heavier attacks, it looks like. Yep. Classic wooden totems
Remember to
hanging
use
out.
your magic abilities, Alice. They will
Okay.
serve you to stun and damage all enemies in front of you.
If you say so.
Dominating. Carnage.
And we can
Bullseye.
soar above the rest as well.
Is that all you got?
Carnage. Bullseye.
We can literally juggle them too.
Come on!
Dominating.
One hit resets that chain though, the combo.
Carnage.
You can regain magic by attacking and killing enemies. The
Yeah,
higher
yep.
the combo rank, the higher the magic you will regain.
Also, all enemies killed by magic will give you some health back. It would help you to get out of difficult situations. I'll fill in. I'll voice act the whole damn thing.
Be careful with this one, Alice. You're gonna need a couple more hits to stagger him.
Kick his ass. Got it.
Yep.
I guess that works too.
Yeah. Okay.
Dominating. Carnage.
Oh.
Dominating. Carnage.
Toughy. Love when the rocks are falling.
Alice,
Soundtrack's pretty.
look, a portal. You can use this type of portal to go back to the house. It's quite
That's
useful
convenient.
if you want to save your progress.
I do want to save my
Or
progress.
you can come in.
A dog! You can put that in the log. You can pet the dog. Nice extended pet too. Ooh. You can use the dashboard in the Abanus store to select difficulties and replay previously completed levels. Or I can just pet the dog. That's priorities.
Hi, Alice.
Hi!
So, what can I do for you?
Let's make me stronger.
Sure. Take a look.
That's maybe not the most helpful. After using Million Stab, tear down your enemies. After using Piercing Cut, Y in the air. Oh, there's combos. Oh, we got combos. Abilities: double jump, air dash, air recover, HP boost. Magic boost, combat. Let's see. Overdrive, a follow-up strike that sends 2 more. Let's try that. Looks fun. You can use the wardrobe in Abanus's room to change your color palette, as well as to modify the pet's designs. You can unlock more color palettes by advancing through the game, completing certain tasks, or redeeming certain codes. You can use the bed to travel to the Void. The Void is a unique place where you can train your skills against all enemies from Alice's journey. That's fun. Nothing special there. We gave many pets. We're healed up.
Dominating. Carnage. Bullseye. Amazing.
More and more
Despite the sort of music transitions being a little jarring, the soundtrack sounds pretty good. It's upbeat, it's pounding, it's rhythmic, very Celtic. We love that. The controls are very smooth too. It feels good. It's precise. Moving around is nice and responsive, like you would expect from a hack and slash like this.
Dominating.
pretty solid.
Carnage. Bullseye. Carnage. Bullseye.
That's fun. Oh, air jug. Look at those air juggles. Juggling pretty good. Don't do that. Nice lighting effects too. When you go over some glowing rocks, we love that.
Dominating.
Makes it that much more atmospheric too. That's the kind of level of detail you love to see.
Dominating. Carnage. Bullseye.
Ooh. You gotta land. We can air juggle forever. Oh, that's great. Okay. The glowing, though. That's bright. Is that health? Ooh, there we go. Oh, it's a big boy.
Dominating. Carnage. Bullseye.
Still get the staggers off anyway. That was not bad at all. We'll just drop right on our head. There we go. But I was slow.
Bullseye.
No deaths. There you go. Evens out. It's a fun kind of rank system, combining time, combat, and deaths. Okay. Right back into it, huh?
Dominating.
We've got new foes. I love the battle music. I really do.
Carnage.
Oh,
Dominating.
and it revs up as you start to do your combos, or?
Hey, guys! I'm sure we can talk this out like civilized, undead things.
Smooth.
Right?
Very smooth.
Looks like you're in a bit of trouble. Time to unleash the power of your sword and get rid of all these sacks of bones.
Damn.
Sword energy by attacking its
Screen
killing
clear.
enemies.
Understood.
Dominating.
Down the pit with you.
Carnage. Bullseye.
I'm just here to make them fall down the pit, honestly.
Amazing.
Like I said, persistence is key. Everyone's so good at wall jumping in video games. I want to be good at wall jumping. There we go.
Dominating.
And if the music only does rev up once you get your combo going, that is great incentive to get it going, because the music is damn good. I think it does. So your rank determines how intense the music is. Again, that's a great touch. I like that. So if I get to a B rank, well, we won't know here. I'm just trying to pick up on it. That is health, okay.
Dominating. Dominating. Carnage. Dominating. Carnage.
A lot of juggling here.
Bullseye.
Come on! He gets frustrated if you aren't doing so well.
Bullseye.
Okay, so maybe it doesn't rev up with every level, but some of them. And then I got my screen clear if I need it. Boom, we can go home. We've earned enough. We can probably get some more. It's a pretty meaty demo here. We've been going a fair bit. Thank you, game.
Hi, Alice. So,
Hi.
sure.
Abilities, double jump. We love a double jump. We may need it. Air recover, HP boost. We haven't had too many HP concerns, so... Swirl around your enemies using your blades while you move from side to side. Throw an astral projection, spin around quickly on your sword to deal constant damage to your enemies. XXXY. We gotta remember to try that. XXXY in the air. Let's try it. And the platforming gets a little tougher, okay. Ooh, okay.
Carnage.
Did that thing fall down too?
Bullseye.
Screw it. We love a screen clear. That's great. A lot of boulders falling here.
Dominating. Dominate. Carnage. Bullseye.
Nice.
Come on!
Ooh, but I like the music.
Dominating.
This would have been a much better use of the screen clear. Okay, yep.
Dominating.
You died. And it goes back to, oh, it goes all the way back to your portal point. Wow.
Carnage. Bullseye. Carnage. Bullseye.
We are not screen clearing this time. We're going to save it.
Bullseye. Amazing.
The aerial stuff is so good. It's like, damn.
Dominating. Dominating.
Can't get out of the way in time. Nope. I'm hitting the buttons, and they're spawning on me too fast. That's annoying. Well, that guy took me out so quick I didn't even have a chance. Every shot was landing. One more time, how about?
Dominating. Carnage.
The pits definitely crank up the aggravation factor a bit. That's not cool.
Dominating. Carnage.
Okay. Are we even going to get to unleash the screen clear? Jeez.
Dominating. Carnage. Dominating.
This all day.
I don't know that you can.
Dominating. Carnage.
There we go. Oh, it doesn't completely kill him. Okay. Close enough. We are zombified on that one. Wow, there better be something here. That's the end. Okay, makes sense. Many deaths, unfortunately. Oh, okay, we suck. Understood. There's more. This is a lengthy one. We're gonna have to stop there, unfortunately. Wow, but that had to be the highlight of the bunch here. I'm gonna let it run in the background and talk over it because the music is good. That's SoulQuest for you, and that is a really satisfying hack and slash. To have one of those, obviously the fighting mechanics should be deep. It was a lot of just basic button mashing on my part, but it's got the effects and the satisfaction and the visceralness of every hit landing. Just feels really, really good. And even in those tougher fights, you're motivated enough to want to push through them because it is really satisfying to beat up on them like that. And a lot of variety in the enemy types, which was good. It's really pretty. I mean, I love the lighting effects from underneath. I always think of something like Animal Well when that sort of thing happens. That's my default thought. And that anytime you have those dynamic underlit sections in pixel art games, it just looks fantastic. So this one's really cool. And I think especially if those really visceral, sort of mindless, but not really hack and slashes are something that intrigue you, this is one that should definitely be on your radar. It was pretty fun. I mean, obviously the demo's out now on Steam, so all of these are. You can try anything that we've played here tonight. And there are many more games from indie.io that we didn't get to put into our little showcase stream here tonight. We only picked out 4, about half an hour a piece. We think is reasonable to get through them. So pretty good look. So again, that is SoulQuest from Soul Blade Studio. That's right. Release date to be announced. So nothing that we've looked at here is right around the corner or anything like that. But this, I think, was a particular highlight. But all of them here tonight, showing promise in one way or another. Mini Worlds Dioramas. Sorry. Once Upon a Kingdom and Subway Invasion. So you have all these. And again, if you're watching this as a VOD, we will... I don't know why I'm pointing down at the description, I guess, that's down there. We'll put the Steam pages and links in the description below so you can wishlist them if you're so inclined. You can try all these demos and check out indie.io's Next Fest Party Showcase and all the rest of the stuff. There were some interesting ones, including Esports Manager 26, which is one that they've been hyping a lot that we didn't get to take a look at tonight. We have one more D20, it looks like, from Full Metal before we call it a night here, so let's do that. Will it be another 20? Will we just duplicate over and over and over? That is a 4. Cheese, please. Oh, we're at the end, and I don't think there's time for cheese, unfortunately. But we'll owe you 1 cheese, please. How about that? And I know there's cheese in the fridge, so we'll kick off some stream in the future eating end of night cheese bank for next time. You're exactly right. Just remind me, because I'll make a note, but likely to forget. So, hope you enjoyed this look at some of what Indie.io has had going on for their Next Fest party at this turn of the crank for Steam Next Fest. We've been looking at a lot of games over the past couple of days from a lot of different publishers. And what is so great about these events, and always has been, is the opportunity it gives to really small teams and indie developers and under-the-radar projects to shine in front of a larger audience. And we love spotlighting games exactly like that. That's one of the big things that we as Hypocritic GG get to do. And it's one of the great joys of having a channel like this, is to experiment with and gain so much more insight into an industry that is sprawling and bigger than ever, especially as far as the indie scene is concerned. So it's always a great time, and we hope you've enjoyed this look at just a small snippet of what is out there. There are hundreds and hundreds of indie game demos available on Steam Next Fest all the way through to, I think, March 2nd. So as we stream this, you know, you have 5 days or so to get in there, dig in, find some cool indie gems, and experience them for yourself. And what greater joy could there be? So that's a good look at the Next Fest party content from Indie.io. Again, there's more on there, along with, you know, the other publishers that we've looked at throughout the week. And in terms of upcoming program notes, you know, you've seen the schedule if you follow us or subscribe to us here on YouTube. And if you don't, highly recommend you do so. A lot of fun indie game content from not just stuff like Steam Next Fest, but PAX East, PAX West, PAX Unplugged, you name it. We're all over the trade show circuit, and there's going to be more coming this year. So hope you're ready for that. But a lot coming up. So, you know, over the weekend is when we basically turn back into a Riftbound channel as we go out to the Las Vegas regional qualifiers for the League of Legends trading card game. But, you know, aside from that, we're going to be cranking away at all sorts of different reviews for games from Steam Next Fest that are coming out across March. I expect we'll be getting our hands on a couple of those. Maybe some that we've played, maybe some that are all new, so we'll have to see. Lots coming up. So if you're not subscribed on YouTube, now would be a great time to do so. And we always appreciate the support for everyone that chooses to join us on this crazy ride of ours here on Hypocritic GG. So thanks so much for tuning in, and hope you enjoyed this look at Steam Next Fest, and especially tonight, Indie.io's Next Fest party. This is Hypocritic GG, streaming live on Twitch and YouTube. I'm Lewis from Call Me Cheat Speak. Hope you had a good time here. Stay fresh, cheese bags. We'll catch you back here real soon.